Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. As you're coming in, please go ahead and make sure you like and share the video, but also feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. You can also follow the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur fan page, and you can follow me on Twitter at DGoddess27. Okay, let's get into it, people. So listen to this. D.L. Hughley says that he was run up on by Kanye West's friend, Theophilus London, the rapper, right? And he goes on to say that it was clout chasing. And he says, congratulations, you played yourself. So the attention being placed on a recent public interaction between D.L. Hughley and Theophilus London continues this week with a string of additional Instagram activity. Now, in an Instagram post that was shared on Monday, Hughley, who's been in a number of headlines in recent weeks in connection with the artist formerly known as Kanye West, asked his followers, who the F is Theodore Huxtable, and why is he video bombing my table while I'm having dinner with my friends and family? Now, notably, Hughley's latest post about the widely covered Nobu moment, which that's the restaurant they were at, Nobu. Okay, he says the latest about what was covered in that moment in question included a side-by-side composite via the Shade Room, no less, of a previously reported post from the Donda 2 involved artist and the HP LLC founder. Elsewhere in the post in question, Hughley said that security at the restaurant was doing their job by keeping clout chasers from interacting with diners, he says. He says, where do you draw the line on clout chasing? And this is what DL said. He says, I would say taking a video in the bathroom at Naboo while another man has his, and then he put the eggplant emoji, while another man has his privates out. Security was doing their job, keeping the clout chasers away from the guests that were trying to enjoy their dinner. Congratulations, you played yourself. So anyway, there's a video that was posted, like I said, by the Shade Room. And I'm going to share my screen so you all can see that. Everyone, please like and share. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen goes live.
What's up with people? Yang? Come on, man. Come on, clean that up, man. Come on now. You're the OG. Come on now. You was watching you on TV. You're the kings of comedy. Clean that up. Come on, man. It's all love. We gotta move with love, D.
Okay, so I don't know about you, but I don't want anyone walking up to me when I'm in a public restroom, all right? Let alone, I definitely don't want to shake their hands. I'm just saying. DL says that he was clout chasing. Maybe he was. Now, amid a series of stories and updates, London argued that he spoke to Hughley like a man and like a man would, and advised the public to realize his humor and that it isn't intended for everyone. So he says, y'all know my body, y'all know my heart, and y'all know my soul. This is what London, who also addressed Hughley in a separate IG post, said in an update. He said, I spoke to DL like a man would. Y'all ninjas want to see somebody die on the cross or something. In the same update, London said that his humor isn't for old ace ninjas, that he's currently 34 years old and still represents the youth. That's why I'm still relevant and my music is timeless, he said. Well, I don't know about that because I'm not familiar with his music. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to share my screen so you all can view this post that he made. The lights up, everyone please like and share. Now he says, man, every black leader in my DM hitting me, asking about DL about me and what happened. This, that internet shite, and people at home having nothing else to do but read headlines and flip out and look at stories. Your man DL was looking clean and having a meeting. This 15 minutes been doing well for the legend. Y'all know my body. Y'all know my heart. Y'all know my soul. I spoke to DL like a man would. Y'all ninjas want to see somebody down the cross or something. Honestly, I read a room well. I knew y'all would take the bait. Man, I'm here reading a script for my first film debut. My humor ain't for you old ace ninjas. I represent the youth and I'm 34. That's why I'm still relevant and my music is timeless. Keep talking. It helps DL. Any internet bussy, please come to me. Also, with any energy I find unfamiliar, then we gonna see my African side come out. Period. I'm outside. Okay, LA Theo is what he said, honey. Y'all heard him. Don't get him twisted, because clearly he's about to smoke. Now, it says here at Real DL Hughley, don't believe the cap. He enjoying himself. Good to see the OG smiling, eating at Naboo, which I frequent. Don't go to at Vlad TV and answer his setting your ace up for viral failure ace questions. Didn't at Lil Biscott teach us anything? Where Cedric and Steve at? Oh, not my business. Okay, so let me say this. And then it says, at your prettiest end, he rolled up on me. I was in the bathroom because you can't smoke at Naboo. Then after that, I paid my grown man bill. Wasn't caring about DL. We hugged. You took the bait. Ha ha ha. April Fool's ninja. Now sleep. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, he can sit there and act like he was setting people up, like he was throwing out some bait. But honey, at the end of the day, if you did all of that, you clearly wanted attention. Now I have to agree with DL. He was clout chasing clearly. That's what it seems like. He keeps talking about y'all fell for it. What could they have fallen for? Unless you were purposely doing something to garner their attention, right? And then he said that he was there, he was in the bathroom smoking and he didn't run up on DL. Well, at the end of the day, when DL walked in the bathroom, from the looks of it, he spoke to DL first, okay? And he's the one who told DL that he needs to let it go. Now, though he said it in a joking manner, he did tell him he needs to clean that up with Kanye. First of all, why are you bringing up Kanye to DL? Okay, that was none of your business. That's all I'm saying. He didn't have anything to do with it. And though Kanye is his friend, he could have just kept his mouth shut, minded his grown man business, as he keeps talking about, and then shook hands if he wanted to, introduced himself, spoke or whatever, and just got on about his business, right? But no, he didn't do that. He clearly was clout chasing. Maybe he's trying to get some more favor with Kanye. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to see if this would go viral and people would be talking about him like we are. Because at the end of the day, honey, to be honest with you, I never heard of Theophilus London. I don't know any of his music. If I heard him on any of Kanye's songs or music, I didn't know who he was when I heard him. So I'm just saying, clearly his clout chase is working, because that's exactly what it was, as far as I'm concerned. Honey. He needs to have several seats. Now, though I'm no fan of DL's, but at the end of the day, he was clearly bothering that man when that man's out trying to enjoy dinner with his friends and family. Who comes up to somebody trying to talk, start a whole conversation, and then shake their hands while they're in the public restroom? And then you see the man going to use the restroom, about to pull out his cucumber, right? And then you want to sit there and still keep recording? Well, please miss me with it. Definitely a clout chase as far as I'm concerned, like I see it. But anyway, that's not my business, honey. So let me move on and move forward. Okay, so now in other news about Kanye, Kevin Durant shares profound Kanye West revelations after watching Genius, the documentary. Kanye West is a cultural icon, and people will always have something to say about him, whether it's positive or negative. Well, I agree. So the public interest in Kanye grew over the years as the Chicago native scratched and clawed his way to the top of the hip-hop mountain. They didn't say he scratched and clawed, did they? Now, full of confidence and self-belief, Ye laid out a path that he knew would take him to the top, even if most people didn't take him seriously at the time. So during a recent episode of his podcast, the ETCs with Kevin Durant, Brooklyn Nets all-star forward Kevin Durant reflected on Kanye's journey and his recent Netflix documentary, Genius. Okay, now spelled JEEN-YUHS. Okay, KD shared two revelations that hit him while he was watching Cootie and Chike's intimate three-part film, with one being the role Kanye's music and career has played in his own path to success. So I'm going to share my screen so you all can see what Kevin Durant had to say. But Kanye West has been in the game for over 20 years, so some fans may have forgotten he's always had a habit of going on rants and exuded impenetrable confidence that can rub people the wrong way. Nothing he's doing now seems to be new behavior, as it's just Kanye being Kanye. Yeezy isn't the only rapper that Kevin Durant has spoken highly of lately. Fivio Foreign and Stove God Cook $, I guess that means Stove God Cook money. I don't know, never heard of them. But anyway, he says they have both received praise from the future Basketball Hall of Famer, who's even dipping his toes into an executive producer role alongside Young Thug on T. Shine's upcoming Confetti Nights album. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so.
I mean, watching that doc made me realize how important Kanye is to like my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like his struggle of trying to like get on and become a rapper, because he was known for being, you know, obviously making beats,
Yeah,
but nobody took him serious as a rapper. And for him to go from that to where he is now, where so many people jumped on and understood where he was trying to go, and then for him to predict all of this shit, that's what the documentary was about. Like
He just knew.
he knew what he was about to do, and he was calling everything out. And it was just like it was just so profound to like hear these conversations he was having with him and his moms. Just like, I get it. I get why Kanye is the way he is. And we always talk about, yo, we want the old Kanye back. It was just like, yo, he was like this too back then, ranting, real, confident. Or
Okay, so I have to agree with him to a certain degree. Kanye has always been one who goes on rants and starts saying things that most people only think about saying, but actually don't have the guts to do it. Now, Durant continued to reference Kanye West's incredible ability to manifest everything he wanted into his life, arguing the Netflix documentary was shows Ye has always been the way he is today. And then for him to predict the shites, he continued, that's really what the documentary was all about. So basically, yeah, he said that Kanye knew what he was going to do. So anyway, with that all being said, Kanye is a different kind of person. But they say that there's a thin line between genius and insanity. Okay? Often when people are geniuses, some people will say that they're crazy, that they're insane, that something is wrong with them. Could it be because possibly these type of people will say things that other people don't like and that they wouldn't dare say themselves? Could it be because they're so bold, and so confident in themselves that they don't care and worry about what other people think? I think that has a lot to do with it. At the end of the day, I do think that Kanye is a genius. And I don't just mean in music. If you listen to some of the quotes that he said, Kanye is clearly very intelligent, very intellectual. And I think that he is a genius in his own right. Now, some of you may disagree with that, but that's just my opinion on Kanye West. And with that all being said, let me see if I have Let me see if I have this video on here. No, I didn't share. But anyway, there's a video that I just looked at, I think it was 2 days ago on Instagram when someone posted a quote from Kanye. And they said that was one of the most profound things that they'd heard. And, you know, Kanye does say some profound things. He also says some provocative things, controversial things. Remember when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people? Remember how he cut off Taylor Swift at the awards and felt like Beyonce should have won, and that's what he let her know? I mean, he does things that are bold, and they take a certain amount of audacity to do, right? So, but he's able to pull these things off, and whether you think he's crazy, whether you think he's a genius, whether you love him or you hate him, Kanye is just who he is, Kanye. And he's made, quite frankly, a good living for himself by being this way. So I guess that works for him. Anyway, with that all being said, everyone please like and share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen goes live. Peace.